Morning guys, good morning once again. Welcome to South Africa Lately, a channel that discusses South African trending news. We do however grab here and there from international news when it is trending enough to be brought here. Please do understand that I'm not a politician. I do not have deep knowledge in politics. However, I am a South African citizen who's also a voter, and I do believe that my views count when it comes to political affairs of our super gorgeous country. Now I want to know one thing. Who complained? Who went to the Concord and lodged a complaint about this? Now we're having a situation whereby our men now are allowed to take our surnames. As an African woman, I don't support this. That's number one. And I don't know, please do share your own views in the comment section, because I know in anything we don't go the same direction. We have different views. Please do share your own views in the comment section. Why are we here? Why are we having this? So now, when you start a relationship with somebody, out of all, on top of all the things that you have to discuss when you start a relationship, this and that, now we have to add this one. Whose surname are you taking? Are you taking my surname or I'm taking your surname? Should we get married? Nonsense, yo, sana. That's according to me. I just feel like the whole thing is not necessary. Who went and complained? I want to know, why were we not consulted? Why did we get this shock that feels like culture assault? Why are we here? Out of all the things that we should be dealing with, now I do understand the people who are calling for the constitution to be dismantled and we start afresh. Because when you look at the entire continent, which country is doing the things that we are doing in South Africa? Let us be honest. I don't want to go to other countries outside Africa. I just want to talk about us in this continent. Which country is chaotic like South Africa in terms of doing such things that you see today being done by the Constitutional Court? There are certain things that I saw this week. I'm like, no, there's a bigger agenda about South Africa, and that agenda seems to be bigger than us. Because if you're looking at it, no matter how much South Africans complain, they are being gaslighted, or they just told things that you don't believe. There's a clear intention that's according to me, please, and I'm going to try and prove this to you somehow. There's a clear intention, according to me, to change South Africa completely. Do you get what I'm saying? And now it has moved from just being about politicians. It's taking another level. Now, when you feel something is being elevated, it's going to the next level. I just feel like the Concord is at play now, together with politicians. Please, this is just my feeling. I might be wrong about this. Please do share in the comment section. I also feel like what is working against us as well, it is that Human Rights Commission. We cannot fix this country. And you add on top of that, you add the politicians, especially the ANC. We are having an immigration problem. Guys, we cannot tiptoe about this. We are having an illegal immigration problem, and the borders are still porous. It doesn't look like there is a political party that is prepared to handle that situation very well, except your Action SA or maybe Patriotic Alliance. I don't even know that should we give those people a chance, they will be able to handle it. I'm just not so sure about anything anymore. And I also saw something. I was like, hey man, there is bigger something at play here. But now I also saw comments of South Africans. I was like, yes, Anna. They're saying, what is going on now? The illegal immigrants are going to take advantage of this. They said, no, this will be celebrated by foreigners. And they went straight to Nigerians to start bringing Nigerians to that conversation. That is under Chris Excel's post on X when the Concord took this decision that day. He said, sorry. They were saying, now we're going to have your Adimola Mkhize, your Adiwale, Dlamini. They were like, no, this needs to be addressed. But my focus of this video is not even that. Why would somebody like me, you see, I love being loved. I love being loved by an African man who's African. Who's African in every sense. They love African. They hierarchy in the family, the man, African, I'm that kind of a person, but the man should understand his role as well, should understand that I'm the man, I'm leading this family with love. Do you understand? And I need to feel that love from my man, so that when I serve with that love and respect, because as women, we reciprocate most of the time. If the man loves you, you love 1,000 times, and you respect that man, in that situation. I'm not talking about other messed up situations. You see me, I don't even want the 50-50 that people are talking about. I have not been wanting that 50-50 for the longest time, because it takes away the space for me to dedema to my man, to be just soft as a woman, but still be able to do the things that I'm supposed to do. Because, child, when you hear me talk about being soft as a woman and stuff like that, don't assume that I want to be weak in the relationship and I'm incapable of doing things. I'm capable of doing many things. I'm one of the people who work very hard, but at the same time, I want that space from my man of just being a woman, you see, and allow him to be a man in the situation. So why would I meet somebody and be sitting with them like, would we be taking my surname? Should we get married? No. I don't want that. So I don't understand when the Concord said this is unlawful. Where are we? Little by little, we are stripping ourselves of what makes us unique, of what identifies us. Why do we need this? There are so many things, burning issues that we need to address in South Africa using those constitutional codes. Why this? It feels like one has been sleeping. When you've been sleeping and you suddenly, somebody pours icy water on you, you wake up like it's a shock. Why are we suddenly here? Why are we talking like this? Who complained? Because I really want to know this. Who complained? So I just want to read to you the reaction. I saw Vuyo Zungula. He posted. He said, hey, Concord, after the men take the surname of their wives, will they also take their clan names? Guys, this thing, I hate it when we do such things, because I just feel like they are unnecessary. So super unnecessary. Why are we here? Who complained, guys? Who complained? And there is something that was said also by Vuyo Zungula. I'm just not going to go to that. He said, now we will understand why he continues to advocate for the change of the constitution, because it is no longer serving us. It's like a restrictive tool. Whenever we want to do things that move South Africa forward, it's like, no, you cannot do that because the constitution says this. It no longer feels like something that saves us. It feels like chains now. The restricted movement, you just feel, no, it suffocates. So I would like us to listen to Professor Nokuzola. We hear what she said, and I agree with her. So I'm going to share this video clip with you, and then I'll be back with my closing commentary.
When I was listening to the honorable judge, I just told myself, I don't think this is happening in South Africa, because I understand in the constitutional court there are African judges there. I don't know whether they were part of this, because this is not meant for the Africans, that judgment. Because in the first place, we are the people who are not individualistic. And I don't think our people were consulted in this thing, because we are creating men who are irresponsible, who are creating men who are psychologically sick. That is why gender-based violence is escalating. Just imagine uSmayeni wendoda ozawusebenzisa isename yakwamndende kumethathe uNokuzola Mndende. That is a sign of an irresponsible man. And secondly, we must also understand and policy that to us, the question of surname came with The white people came with the West. Otherwise, my identity is my clan name, not my surname. And even with this man, his identity is his clan name, not his surname. What is an issue with this surname thing? It's again something from the West. And those judges, they have forgotten that before you use a surname, when people are married, there are processes. Who's going to pay the lobola for me? If my husband is going to use and then the surname, who's going to move from this to that? And again, when they talk about equality, what equality are they talking about? They are talking about Western equality, not about the way we do things. I am Udatobawu. I'm the firstborn woman at home. So I don't understand what this issue. So this act is the Western approach, and the judges, unfortunately, our judges have been swallowed by the West. So I was asking my question and policy. Why are they talking about this thing? There are so many issues that are burning, that are suppressing us in the country. To talk about a man changing a surname, what is the point?